Welcome to the Top Rope Podcast. Yeah, we got our Raw after WrestleMania to talk about. Talk a little bit about WrestleMania as well. But man, so pumped. Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, two of my absolute favorites. And now that they are together, dude, I'm over the moon, Scotty. What do you think about the way that Raw went off the air the other night?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Oh man. You think they're going to add a third guy?
Oh, yeah.
Who do you think he shall be?
Bronson Reed.
That's what I was saying. That's what I said the other day. I just wonder, though, dude. I mean, like, do you think he's... I don't ever see him winning a world championships. I'm thinking, you know, there's already been a lot of comparisons I saw of that to Evolution, you know. So, and all those guys went on to be major superstars and win world titles. I think Braun Breaker will absolutely win a world title, but I don't think Bronson Reed ever does. So that's my only hesitation in putting him in there, as opposed to, you know, some people were saying Gunther. I was like, yeah, Gunther. I mean, he's already proven. He's already proven himself, and I don't think it'd be a good fit. The only other fit that I could think of, maybe you could tie it in with, you know, backstabbing Roman Reigns even more, as if a guy like Jacob Fatu, for instance, would maybe join him. But I'm with you. I think even though I don't ever see Bronson Reed winning a world title, I do think that he's going to be that third guy. I really do. Do they have a name? Do we give them a name, or do you just call them the
Heyman guys?
PHGs, the Paul Heyman guys, or just the Heyman? Ooh, yeah, you know what? Just the Heyman guys. I don't know. It seems
first time ever Becky Lynch be a Heyman guy?
Heyman, the man. She's the man. She's a man, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm. First female ever.
Oh, wow. Well, that's an interesting plot twist.
Only way I can justify that.
Do we add a Heyman
title
win? Oh, I still think if they do that they would still have to add. I see the picture in my head. You know, I can see Braun Breaker on one side, Seth Rollins in the middle, Bronson Reed or somebody else on the other side, and Heyman's in the background. Then you could have a girl in the background as well. But I don't know. I would think they would maybe want to make it a girl that needs to be made. Becky Lynch is already
established.
Yeah, she's already been there, done that. So I don't know. They would add a girl. That would be very, very interesting. That's for sure.
Joins up with her husband.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, didn't even think about that side of it.
Already making Braun Breaker the third wheel?
A little menage a trois bracas. What's that called? Yeah, never mind. Wow, dude, what'd you think about the Rock? Did you hear his comments?
Yeah, but show up and tell me I don't want to hear it via satellite.
Well, no. What comments did you hear then? I don't know if we're talking about the same comments.
On the Pat Mack show.
The Rock?
Yeah.
When was that?
Tuesday morning, after Pat Mack got choked out.
Oh, who choked out Pat Mack?
Gunther.
Oh, yeah, on Raw. Sorry, I'm thinking like on the actual Pat McAfee show.
No.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about that? I thought that was a good way to get some heat right back on Gunther and make it an interesting storyline.
Set it up for SummerSlam.
Pat Mack has another match?
Yes.
I don't ever want to see him wrestle again, dude, after what he did with, you know, bowing out of the Royal Rumble like a wimp.
One off.
They didn't look like, yeah. Well, they're going to probably make us forget about it, just like I'm thinking they're trying to make us forget about the whole selling of the soul by John Cena selling his soul to The Rock, because I don't know what it was on. I just saw it on clips. Maybe it wasn't the Pat Mack, you can tell me, but he was talking about how he felt like he didn't really need to be part of the story. Like, he didn't want to take away from John Cena's heel turn, or I'm paraphrasing here on what I had heard, dude, but it's just like, you weren't, then don't ever have to come up with that storyline. But the way that The Rock was phrasing things, it was like he was almost like apparently maybe he was wanting to turn Cody heel or something eventually. I don't know what exactly was going on, but you could just kind of read between the lines that maybe he was he wanted to go in a different creative direction, and Triple H wanted to go in another direction, and so they didn't. Maybe I'm just speculating here, but the Rock is just bowing out, basically yeah, he's just like, I feel like that was good, and I didn't really need to be a part of it. Like, dude, you were a part of the story. Everybody was waiting on you. So I think moving forward, I'm not even sure they do the whole selling of the soul thing. Did you hear those comments?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I don't know. It's too wonky.
Dude, I'm just like, dude, I never thought I would say this, bro, but that's fine. You know what, Rock? Just stop screwing shit up. They saved it last year, even though, the tag team match and all that, like, whatever, it ended up being pretty darn good. They saved it, but regardless of Rock got in the middle of it, could have ended bad.
Right.
Could have ended bad, like this year at WrestleMania, ended very, very poorly. I don't understand why you're going to put yourself in that spot and have the whole selling of the soul and then not be at WrestleMania. It just makes absolute zero sense. And after what The Rock said, dude, I'm just like, never thought I would say it, but that's fine. You know what, Rock? That's fine. Just stay off my TV then. Just stay the F off my TV then. If you want to come in and then, it's just like, dude, that's the soul is part of the line, bro.
I don't want to see him as a authority figure anymore. If he comes in, let him wrestle. If not, see you.
Yeah, I'm over it, dude. I'm over it. His comments just made absolutely no sense. And he's done so much right, but it just made no sense, dude. I don't know, man. How many tears did you cry when Triple H, the Hall of Fame speech? That was pretty amazing.
I got one.
You had one? I cried like 8 times. I shed like 8 tears.
Well, this is the end of our era, buddy.
Yeah. Pretty much. Especially if The Rock stays off our TVs now. You be gone.
Please, be gone.
Thank you, but yeah. If you're not going to pay off the storylines and, it's just like...
Thank you for your 5-set career.
Just insulting our intelligence, just like with Jey Uso and everything. I don't know, man. But it's just kind of funny, though, because I was thinking about how I got, Triple H and stuff was emotional, but then also like his comments about telling us basically to be quiet and stuff like that. It's like, it's amazing to me how, I have all these different feelings.
They just don't want to answer the fans' questions. We're not dumb anymore.
Yeah, I just think there's...
Especially with this whole new concept of showing how the writers do it.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I don't know what the name of what that is, but it's going to be out, I think, come the summer. Do you know what the name of it is?
But I don't want to see that. I already critique wrestling too much the way it is.
But you're going to be able to see what's going on.
Or what's not going on.
Yeah. We'll be able to see behind the curtains. So, yeah, I get you. I get still.
I get the whole showing stuff behind the scenes. That's fine. But I don't need to see the whole drawing board.
Right. You don't need to see exactly how the cookie's made. You know the ingredients that go into making the cookie.
All I need is the cookie at the end, sir.
Yeah, the ingredients. Just give me the cookie and let me enjoy it. I get that. I'm very intrigued by seeing that writing process, man. The part of me is old school, and still wants to try to keep everything kayfabe, but that's just not a reality anymore. I still do like pretending like it's real, and not, kind of not really wanting to know. It's like, it's like a magician, revealing their trick.
We know that, it's not 100% real, but we gotta keep you a little bit of curiosity.
Yeah, you gotta kind of keep the mystique of it, man. It's like, it's like, do you really want to know how the magic trick's done? I kind of do, but then it's like, once you know how it's done, then it's not as cool as it anymore.
Then I just feel like I'm gonna super critique everything.
Yeah.
Even worse than what we already did.
Right. You'll still want to, though, I'm guessing.
Feels like a job. But like, when we have something like what we did in that Triple Threat Saturday, that's what really sells my cookie.
Oh, man. That was great. That was definitely the best match at WrestleMania. Yes. What was your second favorite match, you think?
The women's Triple Threat. As much as I never think I would ever say Triple Threat's my favorite, the women got me too.
Same, dude. Same. What about your third favorite?
Patu.
Patu, yeah. on my rankings, I actually put. I hate to say, like, I don't know what I was going off of, but I actually did have Cena at number 3 just because of the historic significance of him breaking the all. As bad as it was still history.
I got nauseous.
It was still history.
Thought I had a little throw up coming up. So just boring. Get off my TV. Never show that again.
Yeah, I just man, I get having celebrities and stuff like that, but you know,
too much. It took Travis Scott 5 minutes to walk to the ring.
No, that was so bad, dude.
I do give him props though. He took that Crossroads, made it look pretty good.
Not bad. But I mean, unless you're gonna wrestle, like, they can have a little bit of involvement, but they're just doing it too much lately. I mean, it's like,
is that what the final ordeal is going to be with them?
Right.
Are we going to get him a wrestling match?
No.
I'm saying him and Cody at SummerSlam. That's my early wild prediction.
Maybe. Speaking of Cody, when do you think we see him again? Do you think we see him Friday, or do you think it's a little while before we see him now?
Hopefully, the next time we see him is 10 years in Hall of Fame induction for him.
Oh, so you're hating on him, but you still want him to get into the Hall of Fame.
Well, yeah, somebody's got to hold the door for everybody when they come in.
Scotty, not a Cody fan. But see, but credit to you. You didn't flip-flop. You never got on the board with finishing the story. A lot of people, that's the complaint right now, is just the whole flip-flopping, and I get it. Like, yeah, and they're turning around and cheering for Cena. All the people that cheered for Cody want him to finish the story, and then they turn around and they're cheering for Cena when Cena's telling them that they should be booing him. But I think that's just how much impact Cena has had on the business as well. Maybe not necessarily as much to do with Cody as it had to do with people still wanting to pay their respects to Cena no matter what he says. I'm not sure. I don't know if this was the right call to turn him heel. It's very, very interesting. We'll see how it goes moving forward, but I'm not sure they made the right call at this point, just from what I've seen so far.
Well, it's been slowly happening for a long time. The super baby face is not a popular thing anymore.
You're right, man. It's like,
nobody wants to see the Hulk Hogan edition 30, 40 years like later.
Right, dude. If Cody uses the belt and pops him, the place is going to go nuts, and he's still, he's still maybe a good
baby face.
Yeah, exactly. They don't care. I mean, that's kind of a sign of the world. Right is wrong and wrong is right kind of deal going on. But it's going to be interesting. I'm not so sure we do see Cody on Friday, just because if they.
It'll be a couple months.
All right, here's the thing. If they are going to maybe think about turning him into a heel, maybe he shows up Friday because maybe he gets some boos. But if they want to try to keep him a babyface, I don't think he needs to be on our TV for a while, because then whenever he comes back, the fans they'll start missing him. And then whenever he comes back, they're going to pop for him. Then it's like, do we go down the whole train again? Then they're going to start booing for him. I'm like, I didn't hear a whole lot of boos. It's just, I think the deal is, dude, you get 60, 70,000 people. There's a lot more different opinions when you get that many people. So they're going to hear it. You're going to hear some of those boos that maybe you wouldn't normally hear whenever there's only maybe 500 people booing as opposed to 5,000 or 10,000, however many at WrestleMania. So I don't know. What were you going to say?
How many boos did they drown out like they normally do?
I hope they're not doing that shit anymore. I don't know.
I hope not either.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Best underrated moment at WrestleMania? Stone Cold crashing the ATV. I hope everybody's okay, because I guess somebody maybe did get hurt because Nick Khan had to come down and check on him. But that was pretty funny, dude.
I don't know. Maybe Tippy getting her tube chip?
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Any other final thoughts to wrap this bad boy up? We appreciate you guys tuning in here on the old Top Rope podcast. Yes.
Let's talk about the big return Monday night.
Oh, Rusev Day. I thought it was underwhelming. I love it. Glad he's back.
But big letdown.
Yeah.
That he just attacks Otis and does that one.
Why do you have him attacking baby faces and they're chanting Rusev Day?
Right.
I think it goes back to what we were just saying a minute ago, dude. It's like, they don't care. It's a return. He hasn't been there in a while. He's going to start out as a baby face. I mean, just let him cheer for him. I don't know. I would have figured out
I don't think he's going to be a baby face at all.
I mean, but he's going to get that initial cheer. So I just don't think it looks good whenever you have that initial cheer for a guy returning, and he's laying out babyface. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I wasn't impressed by that because it tells me he's going to go right back. He's going to be right back into the mid card.
Mid card mania.
In mid card mania with those guys, and I don't know. We'll see. I didn't think I wasn't impressed by the return, but I'm happy he's back.
There's, quote me, I might be wrong, but I forget who's Intercontinental Champion.
Dirty Dom.
No, they ain't gonna put him against Dom yet. What do you think about Dom's win?
Well, you called it.
I called it.
Dude, I think if you go look back at our prediction show, I'm not sure you got my baby one wrong the entire time.
I picked AJ.
I don't know why you did, but I mean, kudos to you for getting all the other ones right. I mean, well, maybe. I mean, did you pick AJ because his WrestleMania? It's been pretty. WrestleMania career has been pretty lackluster.
Pretty god awful.
I mean, I liked it. You know, they did it.
I love AJ, but man.
It was,
don't do him right.
It was Undertaker's last match during the damn pandemic, but that was great. But still, during the damn pandemic, yeah, maybe I can see why you picked him. But yeah, I don't know.
Hey, do you think Jay Uso's first opponent is? I'm gonna say Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Only person that makes sense.
Man, I think I'd wait. I think I'd wait on Logan Paul, and I think I'd actually give Logan Paul the title at SummerSlam. I'll let him win it at SummerSlam. So I'd wait a little bit on who he's going to go up against.
He's got to at least get one defense.
Yeah.
You think they do it at Russo?
No, like I said, because they just threw him right in the damn mid card, man. Hey, maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
That would be a horrible way to say, hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Here's the loss.
Yeah. All right, real quick, what about AEW? Comes to your mind, we'll talk a couple minutes at AEW. Tony Storm. That's pretty interesting to me right now with that. Kind of over the Death Riders. Who takes the title off Mox? It's got to be coming sooner than
Oh, it's got to be Ospreay. All in Texas.
I think so. That's coming up
As
soon.
much as I love Joe and I'd love to see him just choke Moxley out and make him go away, I don't think so. Because how often do you ever see the world champ calling anybody out for a title match? The way Mox did Joe.
As a heel, too. That's
Right.
2 or 3 times he's done that
I
now.
don't think I've ever seen anybody do that.
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
A heel do that.
Yeah, no. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just a ass backwards world we live in, and I think our wrestling is a product of that right now.
Anybody else? If Will don't do it?
No, I got Will. I'm with you, dude.
I mean, Kenny's already got a belt.
Right, because Will's got to win the Owen Hart.
Yes.
And then he will.
Is that your pick for Owen Hart?
Yeah, dude. Will's got to take it. I'd love to see him come
We're
over
going
to
to see
WWE.
him and Fletcher in what match? 29. This seems like.
I would.
Every time they get in the ring, though, it's a classic.
Really is, dude. I don't mind it. At all. You ever want to see? Oh, go ahead.
What do you think about Alexander coming back?
Well, before I get that, I want to ask you a quick question. Sticking on at Moxley, you ever think we'll see Moxley back in WWE?
Yes.
Do you want to see him back in WWE?
Yes.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you on both of those. What about Alexander?
What do you think of his debut?
I was kind of like, well, gosh, that sucks. I'm bringing him back to just take a loss in his first match, but then I was like, perfect way to
Kind of
make him look strong.
broke the wrong for that.
Yeah, I think so. I don't mind it. And they got a lot of guys in that Don Callis family, though.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty popping now.
yeah.
Because I heard Brian Cage is out. Some kind of
Oh, okay. I just wish they'd stop beating Lance Archer every 5 seconds. I like Lance Archer a lot.
He's the biggest jobber they got.
And he is up
Don
there.
Callis jobber.
Yeah, he's up there. But I don't know, AEW's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying it lately.
Been enjoying this.
It's not been bad.
So what do you think MJF finally does? I think he might get in.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get in and then screw him over. You know, I mean,
Lashley, MJF.
yeah, I think it'll come around. Maybe he's in there for maybe a month or. If assuming he joins within the next month, then maybe he's in there for a month or 2, and then maybe he turns on him like a few weeks before all in.
How many more weeks do you think? Not this week, but I'm saying within the next 2 weeks.
saying he joins in 2 weeks? Yeah. Yeah, it's coming. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's got to be getting there sooner or later if he is going to join for sure. Or if they're just going to lay him out. Something's got to happen here soon. Maybe before the next pay-per-view, or maybe it happens at the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, they'll turn him back on Lashley.
Final answer. They go, the final verdict of whether or not we're going to let you in. We're going to vote upon it, and then they'll tell you at the pay-per-view.
Because they got one more pay-per-view before All In.
And then maybe they just leave him bloody. I don't know.
Because All In's in June?
Yeah. Well, all right. That's about all the time we have. Thank you guys for joining us. Scotty, tell them what they should do if they like what they see.
If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up and give us a big like and subscribe.
God bless.